Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Pickles Picks. Sorry about the little hiatus. I had a little bit of a Mac charging problem, so it took about 2 weeks to get fixed. So I haven't been able to do a video, but be sure to follow the social media pages because they're updated daily. But let me get into the disclaimer and then we'll get into all the information over the last few weeks. Give me one sec.
It is important to remember that this is not financial advice. I am not asking you to buy or sell anything within this video. Everything discussed on this channel is supposed to be used for informational and education purposes. If you or anyone you know might have a gambling problem, please reach out to 1-800-522-4700 for help.
Cool. So let me pull up just some of the stuff that we're gonna have to go over here. Okay. So first of all, since college football is over, first of all, I can't believe that Georgia did what they did. I expected them to win, but not by 60. That was pretty crazy. So the new code for a free month is playoffs 23, PLAYOFFS 23. And obviously because of the NFL. And I mean, as a Giants fan, it was a heartbreaker, but honestly, who would have expected them to even go to the playoffs this year? So, as you guys have known, we have been completely unstoppable from June to December of last year. So, here's the spreadsheet. It's completely updated now. So, from June to December, we made 31,000, almost 320 units, right? So, in January, up until about the 12th, we were up about $3,500. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, you can't win every week, and we got crushed last week. I think I lost $1,700, and not to just to put a little bit of context into it, I think 19 to 20 of those losses legitimately were by one possession. So if you scroll down here, you can see where it starts to get bad, and I think it's right around the 14th where I was up about 3,000, 3,500, and then it's just a lot of these losses are by 1 to 2 points, and oops, sorry about that. As you can see, it brought our profit all the way down to $65 in a week, or a week and a half. So I mean, I guess we're still positive, but even like it's still 53%, which at one point I think it was 59%. So it's really taking a hit. And yesterday was the first day that I took off in literally over a year that I didn't place a bet. Of course, I would have taken the Bengals money line and the Niners to cover, so I would have made some of that money up. But what are you going to do? I like to pride myself on transparency, so I want to show you guys you're not going to win every single week. It's just, I mean, the fact that I went 6 months without losing is pretty wild. So even if you add January to the last 6 months, I'm still up over $30,000 over about 6.5 months. Like, yeah, last week sucked. Don't get me wrong. I was more frustrated about it than anyone. It was like 1 point loss in overtime, 1 point loss in regulation, 2 point loss in overtime, 1 point loss in overtime. It's just, it wouldn't stop, it seemed like. So that's why I took yesterday off. And of course, every bet that I would have placed yesterday would have hit. But I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to keep moving forward, keep the positivity, and keep using the method because that is what has gotten us to where we are. I mean, you don't make 30,000 bucks in 6 months off a fluke, whereas 1 week loss is more of a fluke, especially when they're all by 1 or 2 points, right? So that was, we finally got what was coming to us because you can't, like I said, you can't win them forever. Let's see. I think I did the math on those 19 to 20 losses. It was over a $4,000 swing, right? So losing 1,700 and then a $4,000 swing, it comes out to quite a lot of money. I mean, even if half of those go the other way, it's just like, I don't know. It's just frustrating, but it is what it is. That was, yeah, so like I said, yesterday was the first day in over a year I didn't place a wager, which is crazy. And of course, the ones I would have placed hit. Anyway, so as you can see from the Google sheet that I just showed you, the first 2 weeks of the new year were great. We were up 36 units in like 12, 13 days, and it just started going until like now we're up $65, which I mean, I guess we're up, but the stress isn't even worth it. But I mean, I'm not losing faith at all because I know that it'll bounce back because I've seen the sample size of 1,000 bets, and just because and our record was not very good. I'm not gonna. Here, I'll show you just because I like to be transparent. But as you can see, 23, 36, and 1 minus 1,700, not good. And then even the week before that, sorry, that's all the updates. But let's see. Last week was minus 225. So the last 2 weeks were rough. So I'm assuming if you look at the sample size of everything, because the week before that, it was like a $1,500 week. See, like 2,500 right there. So I wouldn't harp on the fact that we had a bad week and a half. I would probably look forward to the fact that it should turn, if anything. So don't get discouraged by that. It happens to everyone who sports bets. It's just part of it. You can't win them all. It just really sucks when you lose by one. I would literally rather lose by 30 than lose by one. But like I said, transparency is key. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, you can pull up the Google Sheet. It's available on the YouTube channel, the Discord, the Instagram, the Twitter. So, I mean, it's completely transparent. I'm not lying. If I was, I wouldn't show you that I had a minus $1,700 week, right? So I do want to get into some good news. It's a little bit different than stocks because it is cryptocurrency. So let me just grab this real quick. Give me one sec. It's about Ethereum. Let's see. How can I get this here? Can I get it over here this way? There we go. Cool. So as you can see, Ethereum, it was close to 1,700, but our dollar cost average is 1,000. So, silver lining to the terrible stock week that we had, or sorry, not stock, sports week that we had, we made more than 1,700 back on Ethereum because I think I'm holding like 5 of them by now, and I'm up 65% on that position. So that's about, 5 times 6, it's over $3,000. So this is what I like to talk about when I say it's not strictly sports. That if you were dollar cost averaging over the last 6 months, like I said, look at that. Look at that. It was 1,200 for 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden, and then you see this right here, this right here, January 20th. As long as that is higher than November 4th, which is 1645, and then this is 1660, that's a very good sign because that means it crossed what they call a resistance level. A resistance level is the top and the support is the bottom. So once it hits the resistance, and if it goes past it, it almost always goes back up. So I wouldn't really be surprised if you saw Ethereum hit close to 2,000 again within the next month or two. So just keep dollar cost averaging. That's all I've been doing. Just 100, 200, whatever I can afford every week. And just keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. And since I started doing these podcasts, I think I've accumulated like close to 5 Ethereum. And now I'm up about 65%. So, that's a good way to subsidize the 1-point losses that are so frustrating. So let's get into what Louis did last time. I know it's been a couple weeks, but he was 3-1. Which puts him at 37 wins, 16 losses, and 1 push. He's probably the reason I've been getting killed because I haven't been doing any Louis segments. So, remember, playoffs 23 is the free month code. Don't miss out. There's nothing to lose. Even if you don't want to tail the plays, you can see how it's all formatted. Don't let 1 week in 6 months discourage you. If I can't let it discourage me with people tailing my bets, you can't let it discourage you. You just can't do it, or else, honestly, this stuff really isn't made for you because you have to have a stomach for it. You really do. And let me get into full screen mode here. I mean, our it's like so our $100 betters are still up over $31,000 in 6.5 months, which is, you know, a full-time job for most people. Well, actually, yeah, most people. So yeah, we had a terrible week, but like I said, it happens. I'm not gonna lie to you guys about it because, you know, I'm not the only person in the world it's gonna happen to, and I'm not gonna be the last. So Louis has a couple plays for us tonight because he told me that he's gonna get us back on track, which I hope he's right. So we got 4 plays tonight. First one is Wisconsin and Northwestern over 123. The model gives it a 74% chance to hit. The projection is 131, so you're getting 8 points. That's NCAA men's basketball. The next 2 are also NCAA men's. First one is Detroit -4. 68% chance on the model. Projected score of 81 to 71, so winning by 10. And then the third one, Southern University -9. 73% chance on the model. Projected score of 78 to 61, so winning by 17. And then our final one is an NBA play, and it is the Celtics -8. The model gives it a 68% chance. I know the NBA is tough because, you know, like the Lakers were down 25 yesterday at halftime and won the game, so anything can happen. But I'm going to go with the model on this. The projected score is 119 to 103. So winning by 16. And that's pretty much everything for now. See you, Louie. But I just wanted to let you guys know, like, do not get discouraged over one bad week. And I know it was a horrible week, trust me. I was not happy about it. And that's why I took yesterday off for the first time in God knows how long. But please, you know, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, use the promo code. Like, it's still worth it. One bad week in 6 months is nothing, and we're gonna get it back this week. I know it. So I hope everybody has a great week. I will be in touch much more now that I have everything set up again. I'm back in Tampa, obviously. My setup we're all good to go. The Mac is good, the webcam, the light, everything's good to go. Make sure you keep checking out the Google Sheet because that's real-time updated every day, and it's all formulated for the record, the percentages, the units. Like I said, it went from 35 units to like 1, but you know, I'm not worried about it. We got a lot of time to make up a lot of money. So anyway, hopefully Louis goes 4-0 tonight. I hope everyone has a great week, and have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.